Greetings and salutations. Guys, we're back with another reaction here. Alright. I had to get one out. I kind of rushed this one because I wanted to make sure it was ready for the Bills' first playoff game, 17 years, 11 months, 23 days. In 17 years, 11 months, and 23 days. Almost 18 years. I was like 10 years old. The Bills have made it to the playoffs. Of course they didn't win their division. There's a certain team in Massachusetts that's in their division and is kind of running the NFL behind the scenes, if you ask me.
I don't know if you guys have ever been in the hotels in Buffalo, but they're not the nicest places in the world. But
they have limped into the playoffs by getting a wild card spot. I'm making this video to pump everyone up for today's game against Jacksonville, the first playoff game in a long time for the Buffalo Bills. Now, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, okay? It's beautiful, about 66 degrees out there, and not a cloud in the sky. Like most people that live in Phoenix, I'm from somewhere else, okay? I'm from the Buffalo area. So, growing up, being born in 1991 was probably the best way to start as a Bills fan. 4 Super Bowls in a row, and they lost every single one. Okay, these are some of my first memories as a, developing child.
It's for over 10 years about Dallas. No, it's the Bills. Buffalo all the way this time. 3 times. The 3rd time is a charm. Dallas is going down, Gary. Only Buffalo is going to win it. Dallas is going down.
No, the 3rd time is not the charm. Neither is the 4th time the charm. Been watching this video a lot. I think every Bills fan is slightly a Bengals fan this season. Look at everyone just celebrate, as if it was the Super Bowl they won. Another team winning a game is like our Super Bowl. Needless to say, the Bills have an extremely passionate fan base. Some would say almost cult-like. They haven't put a good product on the field in quite some time. But personally, I don't think this is their year either. I mean, what am I talking about? Of course it's their year. Now, I'm not a huge football fan in general, just the sport in general. But when it comes to football, I am a Bills fan. There's just something about teams that have a low odds of winning it every year that makes you want to root for it more personally. It makes it more valuable when they actually get there, to me. If you have a team that wins every year, albeit by cheating, that takes some value away from the season. Bills fans don't always have fun inside the stadium, so they have to make fun outside the stadium, basically. This entrance into the playoffs is exactly what the city of Buffalo needs right now, and football in general, in my opinion. No matter what happens today against Jacksonville, we're still proud of our Bills. The videos I'm going to be going over today are from all over the country. Bills fans travel really well, and also there are a lot of Bills transplants all throughout the nation. This is a PSA for everyone out there that's maybe going to a Bills tailgate, maybe going to the game today in Jacksonville. When you have your phone, don't film like this, okay? Film like this, so that when someone's trying to make a video of it later, not everything's this way, okay? This, and I get black bars, alright? I want this, please. I'm not even sure if these guys are Bills fans. How long have these two been dating? This is arguably the worst case of a Bills anti-table play I've ever seen. For one, I'm slightly upset that they required a countdown. The man on our right jumps, gets the table, does a good job at it. The man on the left, however, with the dad hat, I'm not sure what he was getting at there. Pretty emasculated, trying to walk away. That's probably his girlfriend that was filming, if I had to guess. This is going to be the segment with all the ones that involve fire that I've collected. So there's a pretty good turnout at this one. The table looks like someone's already taken a shot at it. There's a brave soul holding the table up. I'm not even sure if there's any legs left on that table. Really just, you know, you could just take that cap off the lighter fluid bottle and just throw it on there at this point. Everyone has to get their video, you know? I feel like it's, this stuff's really grown because of the internet. I'm sure they were still crazy back in the day, but everyone feels like they have to one-up what they've seen online every year, and it just gets more and more each time. I feel like this guy comes in without any warning or notice. Like, there's no, like, now go. It was kind of a moving target. He was able to get a decently centered shot on it. You know, we're probably... I'm going to give it 35 minutes before kickoff, and he's probably tied a few down by now. So he's impervious to pain, just like Gigi we talked about last week. He's impervious to pain, unaware that he's on fire, deft by his own glory, not aware of the people that are yelling, "Hey, buddy, you're on fire. Just by the way, you're on fire." A lot of people don't know this, but beer is actually a really good way to put out a fire. The uses of beer at a Bills tailgate are limitless. Who invited the guy with the Leafs jacket there? Isn't that a conflict of interest? There's another one with fire. Hey, I think I know these guys. And now for the dismount. Double elbows out, one knee out, and he's just completely unconscious. I'm not even going to make a joke about it. He is just out cold. This one's kind of poetic to me, because first you drop out of school, and then you drop off a school bus. So it's full circle, kind of. All right, so this must be some sort of mating ritual. Let's get another look at that. He kind of gets her right at the edge of the table. Probably if he would have got it more centered, he would have been more successful. But she doesn't look 100% bought in either. That probably had something to do with it. Then this guy comes in and has to be the star of the show. Look at me, everybody. I'm here too. So they still have one more table there, I'm noticing. The crowd wants retribution for her. They got another table. This is obviously the table they put all the shit from table 1 on to keep it secure. And probably their last table of the season. The man chooses a different weapon. A little bit larger. See, I'm gonna have to take back what I said about the center of the table, because he clearly got it off center on that one, and it was a decisive victory against the table. I don't know if there being more weight on the table, you know, not just from the woman, but from the actual cups and chips and stuff that was on it. I don't know if that would come into play there, but I'm probably overthinking this and way overanalyzing this. I had to put this video together fairly quickly. I wasn't able to do deep research into the annals of the Bills tailgate, what would you call it? Catalog. But in all my research, by far, by all the measurements I've been using to judge these videos, this is by far the best table break. I dare you to send me a better table break than this one. I just almost did break my table with the microphone. This is by far the best attempt at a table break at any Bills tailgate in any town. Okay? So I dare you to find a better one. There's two participants here. There's a man throwing and there's a man getting thrown. The man getting thrown is a non sequitur in this. He does not matter whatsoever in the success of this table break. Okay? He is merely a pawn and does not do his job, which is to create enough inertia pushing downwards to break a foldable polyurethane table. I'm going to analyze this one pretty deeply, even though it's a short clip. So basically, he barely dents the table with that man. But when he jumps onto it, mind you, without much force being pressed down, he breaks the table not into 2 pieces, into 3 separate pieces. I dare you to show me another video where that happens. Also, the amount of athleticism that he just whips that guy around to slam him down, it's effortless. The man that was thrown might be suffering a spinal injury, and that's why he's trying to, yeah. Immediately he's focused on beer me. Someone beer me right now. You know, he knows about the short attention spans of watch times online. Okay, he needs a beer immediately, hits it in the foot, cracks them both open, and has a bit of a stone cold. Hands down the best video I've watched today. Effortless Bills fan right there. This one gets kind of graphic. If you want to see the uncensored version, please go and look for it. It's not hard to find. First of all, I've never seen a poncho float in the air like that.
You just blew out your ACL! Oh my god, he blew out his meniscus! Yeah!
Looks like we got a doctor in the house.
You just blew out your ACL!
Someone went to medical school and is also a Bills fan.
Oh my god, he blew out his meniscus! Yeah!
Let's look up the cost of a folding table real quick. $95? $180? I'm pretty sure I saw every one of those tables in the smashing. I wish I was capable of doing more research for this video, but I just did not have time. I literally thought of it and threw it together as quickly as I could. So if you have any Bills videos that are your personal favorite video, make sure to link it into the comments so I could watch it, and maybe I'll do another one of these videos when the season starts back up, unless it keeps going.